What's this place?
We are a research station run by the Hadron Consortium. Our work is proprietary and confidential.
What is a Hadron Consortium?
Great minds advancing basic research for the future of humanity. A bunch of scientists who pool their grant funding.
I'm from Constellation. I'm investing in an anomaly on this planet.
Constellation? The Explorers? That's a new one. One moment. We don't usually take visitors, but the director's willing to make an exception. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. Once inside, stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
It seems a strict policy, but in a way that is reassuring. Suggests they know what they are doing. Do not worry about me. Go ahead and go.
This is taking way longer than I thought it would.
Step over. Scan is clear. One moment. Attention all. I am declaring a cordial. All sections are now unlocked. Senior staff, protocol, Delta. So, there. Be right with you.
Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director.
What's with all the security?
We're a small research station in the middle of nowhere. Pirates eat places like these for lunch. It is my job to make sure that we are not on the menu.
Who's the director?
Kaya Patel, our administrator and research director. 28 years in quantum particle physics, or so I'm told. It's beyond me.
Let's go.
We'll take the back way up.
Can I take... Oh, okay. Stealing? It's not stealing. Interesting.
Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch it.
What the? Easy! Easy! What the hell was that?
Some kind of anomaly. It could be the artifact I'm looking for.
What are you talking about? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone.
Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
I was.
But there's nothing here. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tick? Who are you working for?
If I had stealth tech, I wouldn't be arguing with you in a hallway.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out. Come on, this way.
Okay, this is strange. This is the first interesting thing that doesn't happen in the main story. The weirdest thing is I can lockpick these with no problem. It doesn't count as stealing. I can take whatever I want. Okay.
Who's there?
finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
Starvation, dehydration, you're in bad shape.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have made it much longer. It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here?
I think I'm shifting from another Nishina in an intact one.
What? What are you talking about? No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless... the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
Tell me what's going on.
3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
Describe the distortion.
The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
Just disappear. We should. Wait. He's back. All right. We're on our way up. Hugh's out.
I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving.
If anything happens, the director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
It doesn't last forever. That's a very short duration for that ability.
This way.
He's like, I'm done with this. I'm so done with this.
Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
I'm shifting to an alternate universe or something.
Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
It's burned out. Actually, Raphael say there was a gas fire. You're all dead.
Raphael? Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait. Gas fire. Gas fire. The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
You said there was a gas leak? How?
We're not sure.
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls. He could have stopped it.
Maybe he did. Or died trying.
Is there some way to help him?
You mean this other Raphael? No. How could we possibly do that?
Raphael was a colleague and a friend. If there was some way to help him, I would. But it does seem unlikely.
Raphael's dead?
Presumed dead. The research level has been locked down since the accident. We still don't know exactly what happened.
If he survived, he could have ended the lockdown. But
You said you found an artifact.
an artifact?
You mean the source of the distortion? You know something about it?
They're connected to the multiverse, countless other realities.
The multiverse? Other universes?
At least one other universe, clearly. And you have some connection with them then. Interesting. I wonder if that's why this is only affecting you.
What do you think it was? No, I don't really care. I need to know what you were going to do with it.
This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion. This artifact and the field it creates. 3 months ago, our chief engineer, Raphael, was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
Raphael said the probe is feeding power into the distortion.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
Can you override it?
Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months.
What's this research level? I don't really care. We have to find a way to stop this.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
Maybe I could in the other universe.
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab, so clearly his elevator works. Take it, and you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
Maria, you mentioned a control unit earlier.
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky. We don't know what we're dealing with, but... All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Come with me. The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door. What have we gotten ourselves into?
it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and... I thought I'd finally lost it.
I met with the director. We have to shut down the probe.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
What the? You... How did you...
Security breach! Everybody
Go,
out!
go!
Run for it!
Out of my way!
I want to get out of here. Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
Can you tell me more about the accident?
I was in the lab, working on the frequency calibration for the probe. I was walking out of the control room when it happened. I heard the tanks rupture. The alarm sound. I only had a second to react. I jumped back into the control room. The doors sealed. I was safe. From the gas. The fire, everything, but I was trapped. There was nothing I could do to stop it. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls. Killed the system. Even if it killed me, I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Where are these creatures coming from?
They're a native species. We had an electric pulse field to keep them out. The fire took out the generators, damaged the foundation. They just keep coming.
What will happen if I shut the probe down?
I'm not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess.
Looks like a dead end.
How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just popped into my locked office. So much for security protocols.
I'm trying to get to the fabrication lab.
Sure. Down the hall. Take the stairs next to the atrium.
Yeah, let me get the doors for you. And done. Is there anything else you need?
Are there any scorpions native to this planet?
Yes. Cataxi. Nasty things. The original survey team ran across them. You're welcome to read the old logs if you want. Yeah, I'll unlock the terminal for you.
I need something to fight the Cataxi in the other universe.
The Cataxi in the other universe. Uh-huh. Wow. I've got an experimental thing one of the engineers put together. But...
What I'm asking for is completely reasonable.
you're starting to make a lot of sense.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Yeah, I hope so. All right. Yeah. It's never been field tested, but all yours.
What can you tell me about the research level?
Bigger than you'd expect. We've got a particle accelerator, whole lab complex, the high energy research lab. Real state of the art. Can't tell you what a tenth of it actually does.
The director said the research level is locked down?
That's right. Has been since the accident. We can't connect to the control system to override it. The whole system's on a hair trigger. Cameras spot anyone not in the staff database. They fire off an alarm and all hell breaks loose.
Damage against aliens, volatile rounds. Get that sounds fun. I'm finally using my ability. Can you believe that? Crazy. This is very cool. I like this. Like, this is the first real sci-fi and alien shit that we ran into inside of a freaking space game.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
I was blocked in the other universe.
All right. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the? Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world? flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please.
Is this what I've been passing through?
It's possible. That's what I want to test. If that is what's happening, what does that mean? How many of these distortions are there? All around us, all this time, and we've never noticed.
All right.
Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. All right, stay there. Let me turn the feedback up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91. What happened? Are you all right?
It worked.
So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over.
You want to test anything else?
No. No, we still don't understand what we're dealing with here. If we found something that works, let's not press our luck. You may want to practice shifting just to make sure this works reliably. Closer to the distortion, conditions may be less stable, if that's possible.
All right, time to shut this down.
Right? If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high-energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. It really is just down the hall.
Well then, all set? If you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us.
It's Schrodinger's box. Two potential states.
Exactly. And when you shut down the experiment, the probability function will collapse. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in, at that moment, is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
Can I ask some questions?
Of course.
Is there no other way?
Not that I can see.
What do you think I should do?
If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe.
What about everything outside Nishima?
Nothing will change. Nothing can change. If the universe was other than it was, you would not be here to make this choice. What you choose will be what happened. In your universe, the universe that brought you to this point.
What happened to the other universe?
I don't know. I'm not sure it's possible to know. It may cease to exist. It was one possible universe, but not what actually happened. We or Raphael actually did die months ago. Or it may remain real, just not in your universe. Or in some quantum sense, perhaps you make both choices and both outcomes will be real. Welcome to quantum mechanics.
Alright,
Have you reached a decision?
I want to choose this universe.
It's not an easy decision, but I am grateful. Thank you. Now,
It's the one I
time
came in
you're
on.
going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so you can expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan, unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
All right. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
I guess I can just do whatever I want here because the universe doesn't matter here, I guess. It doesn't count as stealing because none of this should exist. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There's one in the bathroom. Oh.
Don't touch the equipment.
Tatiana Barakova, station's doctor. This is not a public medical facility, but the director has ordered me to assist you nonetheless. I can spare a few med packs. Beyond that, I am not your therapist, your psychologist, or your cosmetologist. If there's anything else you need, ask.
I think you should see this.
My journal? Have you been in my quarters? Who do you think you are? The director may have given you run of this station, but I... Wait. What is this? This entry... It's mine, but... I didn't write this. The scorch marks. God.
I thought you might want to have it.
Yes. Thank you. I can spare a few more supplies. And I'll give you a break on anything else you need.
Awesome. I could use some meds.
I think I still have a few things I could spare.
all this teleports me nowhere. Can you go down?
Howdy.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
If I save you, what happens to the other universe?
I don't know. Is it a choice? You can choose to save me or all of them. What can I possibly say to that? Look, please. I'm begging you. You're my only chance of making it off this planet alive. Please, don't leave me here.
Anything else I can do for you?
Alright then. Man, the rest of this game is much longer than I thought it would be. I thought it was only going to be a couple of hours.
Security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Yeah, so they are definitely two different universes. That are somehow connected to each other. see. And so this area is done.
Security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated...
Looks like I have to go on the other side. take slug. Ah, fine, we'll take the fletch it. Oh god.